Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Saying we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
Almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod in this one, Jake Irvin. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Here's O'Neill Cruz, and that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Inside,
no,
just missed. Hit high in the air. There it goes. He wastes no time on this one, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0.
We see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in and get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Stepping in, Jackson Holliday. First pitch misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Hard hit left side. Banks to first. One out in the top of the first. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And a big factor for them in recent games, Luis Robert.
Oh, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
And there's a foul ball. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Getting the nod on the mound, Garrett Whitlock. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. And here it comes. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
So here's a fun note on Ellie. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors. Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Tosses to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Tristan Casas. And the pitch. That one ripped. Clemente moving back. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And that one clips the corner. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Oh, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So you might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And Manuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Sox go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Adam Dunn. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not going to think about it. That's a good thing.
And a ball evens the count. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Carmen Killebrew, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
It's a good take.
1-2.
And down on strikes he goes. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Off to a strong start, Siggy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And a good eye there.
1-1.
2 out, space is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
One and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail here 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. So stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. Irvin back to work. Out in front and foul to the left side. Rafaela, 25 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Fought off foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Hunter Goodman up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Oh, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. I'm talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That's towards center. McCutcheon sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs. So the batting order turns over. O'Neal Cruz up next for the Red Sox. Big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that. This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Just misses with that one. Oh, great grab on the dive. And very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the shortstop, Ernie Banks. There's a strike. Ernie's part of an exclusive club, one of just a handful of guys to win back-to-back MVP awards. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
And those MVP awards for Banks in 1958 and 59 came on below 500 teams. Speaks to the level of his talent.
Another 1-2. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. So up next, Craig Biggio. And that's in there for strike 1.
And just to complete the point, a look at Banks' numbers in those MVP seasons, and it's easy to see how he stood out. His combined totals were 92 home runs and 272 RBIs.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
No ball.
2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Rafaela makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Luis Robert. Irvin back to work. Foul off left side. on the ground, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one away. Here's Rafael Devers. Grounded out his first time. And that one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive. Banks. 2 up, 2 down. Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. He jacks that one out to left. Home run number 30 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Red Sox leading it by 2. Top half of inning number 4. Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Out there to center. Has a beat on it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Elly De La Cruz. That clips a corner.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Good eye in that spot. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
McCutcheon swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And it's 1-1. Red Sox by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in the lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound because is when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter. Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
He steps on the bag, and the Reds go 1, 2, 3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We go to the top of the 5th. Down the third baseman, Manuel Valdez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
The pitch. That's inside. And the count 1 and 2.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. His 39th home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Singy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Ground ball left side. Fires over to Killebrew. 1 away here in the 5th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball. Got it by him for the K. So the lineup flips over. O'Neal Cruz up next for the Red Sox. Well struck right field. Clemente moving back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now 3-0. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the inning. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Adam Dunn. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now here is Harmon Killebrew. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. The Reds hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And the pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better...
Gets it to first, and the Reds go 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Chris Martin. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 56, Chris Martin.
Luis Robert now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And he deals. Now finds the corner. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Sam Mole, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to kick into the corner. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And here is Devers. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. There's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Man at second. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with him.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. I'll tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
O'Neill stands in now, looks at that one inside. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the sixth. In now for the Reds, Ernie Banks. The shortstop takes the ball. You know, I'm not sure one player has ever been the ultimate face of the franchise like Ernie Banks was for those Cubs teams back in the 50s and 60s. Swing and a miss.
Ernie was Mr. Cub, Boog. Remember, let's play two. I mean, that's what he said all the time. And he's still beloved in Chicago.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead of the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize.
Dahlbeck throws to first in time, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next, Cincinnati.
2 outs, bases empty. Next for Cincinnati, Freddie Fermin. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. On the ground, right side. Slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail in this one, 3-0. New pitcher on now, Zach Greinke.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. The pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Greinke, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. That's smashed towards center. McCutcheon makes the grab on the run. And next for the Red Sox, Bobby Dahlbeck. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, and there's 2 down. And Manuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Down the line, Clemente on the run. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ball outside.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's down and away.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Into center. Rafaela drifts towards it. Nabs it. And there's 1 down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Andrew McCutcheon. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The Reds still looking for their first hit in this one. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there. In the air, fairly deep to right field. O'Neill puts it away for the out. 2 down. At the plate, Roberto Clemente. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Just missed. The Red Sox leading by 3. Here the bottom of the 7th. Inside, almost got him. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The perfection continues. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. Swings through that one.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, man. He wasn't fooled at all.
So man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter Goodman.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one lifted to left. Done in position. And there's 1 down. Swing and a ground ball. Biggio throws to first in time. And now it's Luis Robert. 1 for 3. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1.
Rafaela on third with 2 out. Wouldn't chase that time. Base hit and a run in to score. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Up next is the Red Sox.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Tyler O'Neill getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Clemente raging back towards the wall. And that baby's gone. It just got out of here. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close.
Pitching change here, Sam Moll.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Foul ball there. 4 runs already in the frame. All Red Sox in this one. The 0-2. And there's a ball. Got him swinging. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 7-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Adam Dunn. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Whitlow into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment or get back on track. His team needs him.
Popped up, Casas under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one catches the corner. And that's a strike.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, he hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Rafaela makes the grab, and that's the inning. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for Boston, Bobby Dahlbeck. And a pitch. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Your ball, 1 strike.
Goes 5 feet 9 inches. He throws a slurve, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. And that's in the dirt. High fly ball out towards left field. Dunn ranging back. And that baby's gone. A laser to left. His 26th of the year. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now Enmanuel Valdez swings and misses.
0-1.
Strike 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's a hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first, Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And now the lefty. That's out to center field. McCutcheon racing over to make the catch. Back to first, and they get him. Double play. Hunter Goodman now at the plate. For 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. In the air right field. Clemente in pursuit. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Garrett Whitlock heading back out for the bottom of the 9th as he'll look to make history. And we're back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ernie Banks. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
There's a swing and a drive. Robert going back on it. And gone! There goes the perfect game. And there goes the perfect game of the homer. His 9th homer of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 8-1. Singy home run number 521, and it draws him even with some massive names. Willie McCovey, Ted Williams, and Frank Thomas.
Just legends in the sport, McCovey and Williams, and my old teammate, the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. Oh, man, Bo. He got through 8 innings, took the no-no into the 9th, and I really thought he was going to do it. But, you know, those last 3 outs can be so tough to get. But outside of that, he's been incredible to watch.
Biggio up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of inning number 9. In the air left field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Fermin stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Fastball for a strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Ball back to first. Now only 1 out remaining. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. And there's the strike. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, working. And the Red Sox add another to their winning streak.
Well, this guy was so close to getting into the history books. He pitched well all game long. That 1 hit in the 9th inning. A little disappointing, but he got right back on track to finish it out and get the W for the team.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs, 10 hits.